Hi, welcome to our very first Waking April deep dive video where we take one of our songs, cut it open, show you all of its guts and insides, and then put it back together again.
Like reverse operation.
Right. So today we're talking about the song Bells. And the very first thing that you hear on this song is this really pretty high part. It sounds like this. And this is actually why the song is called Bells. That's the name of the preset that we use, and we just referred to the song like that the whole time we were writing it, and it stuck. So that's the bells sound. My part for this song is actually pretty simple. I play that, kind of carries throughout the whole thing, and then I have this nice, pretty pad part. And you can really hear that during the pre-choruses of the song. Whenever Alex and I are writing a song, we try to think about the frequency ranges kind of vertically, like what's occupying the high space, the mid-range, and the bass range. So I've got the high end covered here, we've got this lush pad filling out the mid-range, and then Alex is going to do some really interesting stuff with his keyboards to take care of that bass end.
And now it's time for Synthy Sounds with Alex, the part of the show where Alex explains a synthy sound.
This is the Novation Bass Station 2. This baby can fit so many bleep bloops. I tell you what, I love this machine. So the kind of bass sound that we're going off of is just this nice, it's got a little bit of teeth on it, and you can tell it's swelling in and out. That's a triangle-shaped LFO that it's writing, kind of in and out there. So this is a monophonic synthesizer, which means it can really only play one note at a time, which is usually fine for bass. But I wanted to do something kind of interesting with this one. I saw this trick on YouTube where you can mangle it to be playing two notes at once. You can kind of play chords with it despite it being monophonic. So how we do that is there's two oscillators on here. There's two pitch generators on here. So I'm going to tune the second one up from the note I'm playing up a minor third. It's an interval. So here's my bass note. Here's that other oscillator tuned a minor third up. There we go. So bringing them in together. So I'm playing one note, but you're hearing two pitches. This is awesome. So right now I can play basically chords, but only minor chords. And if you know anything about music theory, you know you need both minor and major to make music. So, flipping over to the mod wheel, I have assigned the mod wheel to modulate the pitch of the second oscillator by 1/2 step, transforming the minor third into a major third. Amazing! And so now, by flippity-doo-dying the mod wheel, I can messed that one up, but so then, like she was saying, we always think vertically, and I love this sound, but it's a little thin. So I also have this sub oscillator which comes in underneath. So the whole thing sounds like this, nice thick with these intervals on top. Love it. Now the other thing that this synthesizer has is what we call aftertouch. There's room on the keys. If I press further down, I can assign the pressure to affect something on the synthesizer. So what I have it doing now is that LFO, the in and out thing, is at a certain speed. And if I press down, it's going to start speeding up. Right. So then I press the pitch wheel and I have a part that sounds something like this. So now the other things that I'm doing, a little bit simpler. This is an Arturia Key Lab. This is a MIDI controller controlling software in the computer called Analog Lab. We're big fans of Analog Lab. We use it a lot. So I have this keyboard split into two sounds. One is this kind of weird pad thing. And you hear that kind of like ocean-y situation going on, and that really only happens after a second of holding a key down. So what I do is I actually modify how I play the chords that are in the song so that I'm playing the notes as much as possible. I'm gonna keep that weird thing going on. And then down here, for the choruses of the song, I have this really cool bass sound modeled after a mini moog that sounds like this. And then together. And that is what I'm doing.
So there you have it. We've got a bunch of pretty simple parts but interesting sounds working together, and this is what it sounds like when we put them all together. This is the song Bells.